Are you waiting for life to begin? I did too, up until recently. You know, all my life I thought I would be successful. When I was 16 years old, I watched Hamsta, learned to meditate, work out, everything like that. And people always said, wow, Simon, you're so young and you're meditating and you're working out and this and that and the other. And as a 16-year-old in that position would think, I thought I was gonna be successful. Everything would play out properly, and I could just sit there, meditate, play my video games, go to the gym, come home, pick my nose, and go to bed, and things would fall into place. But they didn't. 2 months ago, when I was graduating, 2 years later, when I was 18, things didn't look so good, man. Things didn't look like I had imagined them to be. Definitely not. I was in a horrible relationship with a girl who I was misaligned with. We didn't have the same values and everything like that. And it was just every single night on the phone, fucking fighting for 2 and 3 hours about the same old thing, getting nowhere, fucking hanging up, going to bed, waking up 5 hours later, going to school. It was shit. I was slowly dying, honestly. And I was running my business at the time, my video editing business, and I had gained quite a lot of momentum. I was starting to speak with people like 200k subs, 50k subs. I was getting there, and 1 month I had 1.5k in profit, and I was getting that momentum. But then the fighting started ramping up. Me and my girlfriend on worse terms, worse and worse. We broke up 2 times before the third time where we actually broke up for real. And oh man, my whole life went fucking downhill. And it's a lot due to that. Honestly. I was also supposed to run a marathon the 1st of June. At this point, a little before my graduation, it was about 8th of June. I had gotten sick and I couldn't afford the fee, but still, I had told everyone I was gonna run a marathon. And, I was feeling like a failure, honestly. But it's so hard, because, especially with a girl, especially if you're with a girl for the wrong reasons, it's hard to let go, because it's comfortable. You've got a certain fun activity to do that makes you feel at home. And both of us were the problem. Both of us should have broken up earlier, but I place the blame on me because I feel like I'm the man in the situation. I should have the strength, kind of. I dragged it on way longer than I should have. And it really fucking ruined a lot of my life, a lot of potential. I wasted a lot of time. So I have a message for you that's with a girl that you don't really want to be with. And it's fuck you. Fuck you for wasting your time. And more importantly, fuck you for wasting your life away, your precious potential, the things you could have done for this world, for some stinky hole. For some validation, for some kind of respect, I don't know, for having a girlfriend. Fuck you. You need to get yourself right. You need to change this shit up. And I was there, and I kind of didn't like where I was at. As you could imagine, I was so sick of it. Graduation's coming up. I've always been talking shit about how I'm not gonna go to university, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna do this, that, and the other, I'm gonna run a marathon. But here we are. I've got my fucking graduation cap on, and these things are nowhere to be seen. So, I graduated. Had one last night where I drank some wine, was with friends, chilled in a hot tub till the sun rose again and things like that. Then I went home and I said, fuck it, I'm burning this shit to the ground. So, yeah, no girlfriend anymore. Fuck that shit. No school anymore. I'm not gonna go to university. Most of my friends are going different directions. No friends anymore. Just me in my room and a computer and some dreams. But that's all you need. That's all you need. And 2 months later, I'm chilling here in a fucking bungalow in Guadeloupe with a friend of mine who's an entrepreneur, really cool guy. And I'm fucking here pursuing, what I actually want to, my dreams, actually realizing them. And man, it feels good. Man, it feels good. Man, I'm so happy I broke free from that comfort. I could have been just a normal dude, This close. I was this close to being a normal dude. The devil almost had me. But I broke free. You gotta sit down, admit to yourself, you're not proud of the way you conducted your life. You gotta let it go. Close your eyes, you're dead now. And then open your eyes, you're alive. Now take what's left of your life and make something of it. Because there's so much to this life. And more importantly, it's all right in front of you. It's all for your taking. It's not that hard. Just drop all the shit you don't need. Drop the girls that's not gonna be your wife. Drop the video games. Drop the fucking porn. Drop the junk food. I don't fucking know. I don't know what you cope with. I don't know what you do to feel good about yourself. But if it's not realizing your dreams, you should probably drop it. Because the truth is, from what I know, I don't want to be too arrogant or overzealous. I hope I don't come off that way. But I think, from my knowledge, we only have one short life on this earth. One precious life. So don't waste it waiting for your life to begin. And just take the actions necessary now to create the exact life you want. It's all there. It's all there in front of you. It's just a bunch of emotions and brain chemicals in the way. Like, honestly, breaking up with my girlfriend, it was one of the hardest things I've ever done. I'd rather run a marathon, which I did, than break up with my girlfriend. But that was so hard. All that connection you built up, all those brain chemicals that's released when you're with each other. Man, that connection is strong. I'd actually advise you to not build up that connection with a girl you don't want to be your wife. That's my plan now, at least. Since I don't want to go through that shit again, and I don't want to put a woman through that shit again. Because it's horrible, right? It's horrible. I've not been the best person out there. And I think that's true for everyone. I think no one has been the best person out there. But I'm admitting it. I wasn't the greatest boyfriend. I wasn't the greatest man. I was caught up in, the devil's activities instead of purposeful things. I was in the dark instead of the light. I'll admit it. But man, just admit it yourself too, and just fuck that shit. Like, you're... This is getting passionate, but like, you're meant for so much more than this. I know it, you know it deep down, that's why you're watching this video. You're meant for so much more. You have a gift, something, I don't know what it is, but there's something within you that the world has to see. And let's be selfish here too. There's so many experiences to be had, there's so many beaches to visit, there's so many people to meet, there's so many friends to have, there's so many, jokes to be made, money to be made, laughs to be had, sunsets to be seen, let's keep going. You know, girls to make laugh and giggle, and just so many kids to be at. Okay, I'm done with that now. But there's so much for you. There's so much for other people if you just choose to get a grip. I love you and I want you to succeed. This video turned into a bit of a rant. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, subscribe if you want to follow me on this journey of realizing my dreams. You can check out some of my past videos and make sure you subscribe to check out the new ones. And yeah, I love you and I believe in you, and remember that you're meant for more than this. I'll see you. Good night. Look who we have here. Whoa! Let's go. What a cutie. Ah!